A local nonprofit is working with teenagers in Wilkes County, and joining me today to talk about 4E, the youth organization, is Roxanne Cobb. She's the founder and CEO of the organization. Roxanne, thank you so much for joining me today.
Thank you for having me.
No problem. So I think it's interesting, your group is called 4E, so where did you get the name from?
I got the name from my youth. We was in my kitchen talking about education, encouragement in Washington, so they thought about the 4H, so they said the 4E. So we got educate, empower, expose, and encourage.
So tell me a little bit about Washington and Wilkes County.
Washington is a population of about 5,000 people. A rural area in between Athens and Atlanta. Yeah. And I was born in Washington in 1972, so I'm not ashamed to tell my age. Yeah. But we need more exposure for our youth. This had to be a purpose in my life from God, because my son is 29 and I didn't have any idea I would be dealing with children. But Washington is an area that needs a lot of community input. A lot of things have happened in Washington over the years with teenagers, so we need to change their mindsets.
And Roxanne, you said something in particular about your organization, and I have it right here in front of me. You said you want to address intergenerational poverty in the community.
Yes, sir.
So what does that look like for you?
Because my son, as I say, my son is 29, and when I raised him, it was nothing like it is today. We have more technology, we have cyberbullying, we have things that we didn't have to deal with back then. So if we change now and update to how we have to raise children, we could see the future for more children to be involved in other things.
And I think it's great because you guys have several programs. The kids can take trips,
yes,
they can participate in different programs and projects, and these are ongoing.
Ongoing. Yeah. And we also won the 2021 Civic Organization in Wilkes County for the Chamber of Commerce, and I won the Volunteer of the Year Award.
Well, look at you. Congratulations, Ms. Volunteer of the Year. So Roxanne, we were talking before, you guys had the Barbecue Master Grilling, Chillin' and Grilling, but that was canceled.
It was canceled.
But that's going to be sometime this month.
Yes, sir. It's going to be April the 13th, Wednesday, April 13th.
And then you also had the Planting Seeds of Awareness. So how did that go?
It was really nice. I wish it was more, but it was about 13 teens, and some were parents. And I wish I had about 39 to 40 children. We collaborated with Safe Homes. They came to talk about teen dating violence, because as a teen I was abused. I was in a domestic violence relationship. So I want children to be aware of what can happen in a dating violent relationship, or even in their homes with their parents. I need children to be aware of what's going on so they can tell somebody.
Now, talking about parents, how are the parents feeling about your organization and helping the kids? Because oftentimes, you know, when I was younger, things were going on that I didn't want to talk to my parents about, but I could find someone else in the community. So how do people feel about that?
Well, because of my past in my community, people think that I'm not the one to come talk to. So when the children come to me, it's a problem because they come to me. Yeah. But children have more sympathy. I have more sympathy and empathy towards children because I was once their child. Yeah. So some parents may have not been once their child, but I have been their child. And some parents have envy toward me because their youth come talk to me, or because their youth have love for me. So I just leave it in the hands of the Lord, because I can't work that out.
You know, I think it's great that you can share your story with the children to say, hey, you know, I'm broken, I went through this too, so I know exactly what you're going through, so I appreciate you're talking to me about this, because, hey, this is what you need to do, and we can make sure you stay on the right track.
Right, because they need the right track. Yeah. They need to be on the right track. They need to be headed for success, because the children are our future. What are we going to do without a future?
That is true. Yeah, so if folks want more information about your organization, maybe they want to donate, anything like that, how can they find you?
They can find me at 4E Youth Organization on Facebook. We have a place you can donate on Facebook. We have a website, FOUREYO.org. That's our website. And our Gmail is www.4, that's FOURE.YO sheila.hill@gmail.com.
So how many kids you have in your program right now?
I have about 15 right now. I'm hoping to have about 40.
Okay.
I want to have about 80.
Yeah. Because you
So-
said y'all got a bus recently, right?
Yes, we got a bus donated from the Twin Angels in Athens, Georgia. Sheila Hill and Sharon Barnett donated a 40-passenger Georgia bus
Yeah.
to the organization.
So you got one bus, you need to fill that bus, we need to get you
Yes.
another bus so
Yes.
you can fill that one too as well.
Yes.
Sounds good to me. Roxanne, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right, thank you.